Hello everybody, welcome to Project Beauty, where we talk about project panning and everything beauty related. My name is Jen. Um, my son's in the room, in and out of the room anyway, so I'm going to be distracted a bit. I'm sorry. I'm going to be updating you guys, of course, on Project 10 Uses Project Pan. I started this on November the 18th of 2023, and I think I'm just going to keep it going until I decide if I want to stay with 10 uses or maybe change it down to 5. I'm not really sure what I want to do, but I like 10 so far. It's been a lot of fun. I'm just going to put this in my ear here. I want to start with the Cali Ray So Blown Clean Blurring Primer, and I have 7 uses on this so far. I'm not grabbing this a lot because I'm currently working on another primer, and this one is not my favorite. It's kind of like silicone feeling. I don't know if there's silicone in here because there's no ingredients on here, so I'd have to go and look on the website, and I haven't done that yet. But this isn't my favorite. Part of me kind of wants to get rid of it, but I also have such little amount left in here that I could probably use it up in a timely manner, but it just feels so slippy. It just feels like super slippy, and when I look at it, it looks like it, how do I say this? It looks mattifying and almost looks like it dries my skin out. Like, I don't know, it just looks like it just feels like silicone. I don't know, it's just not for me. So I don't know if I want to use this, because I can tell just by the way that I'm talking that it's not something that I'm interested in. So I think I might even remove this now, even if I have such a little amount left, and I might give this to somebody who might really love it, because even just feeling this on my skin, it just feels like the foundation is going to slide all over my face, and I already am an oily girl. So yeah, I've just decided I'm going to get rid of this. So it's not my favorite. That is my first declutter of this whole entire project. It's my very first declutter, so that one is going. The next one is the Valentino Eyes to Cheek Party Edition Blush / Eyeshadow in the shade 03 Rosa Enzione. I think that's what it is. This is what it looks like on the back. It's not really going to focus except for on everything that you can see in the background. But I love the size of the mirror in here. I love that there's a little brush. This is so cute. And then, oh my gosh, beautiful blush. Absolutely stunning. I'm actually wearing it a little bit topped. I'll put it on top of the primer so you can kind of see it. Oh, you can barely see it. Hang on. I put it a little bit on top of another blush. It's like a very shimmery blush, which isn't usually my jam, which is why I haven't bought any of the Rare Beauty ones, because it's just not my style. But it's pigmented enough that I can put it on top like a blush topper, and I've been really loving it that way. But it's very beautiful. It's really gorgeous, and oh my gosh, the packaging, so gorgeous. This is so my jam. I love it. Okay, I have 5 uses out of 10, so you can tell I don't use it a lot, but I also have probably 30 blushes in other projects or more actually. So I mean, I gotta cut myself some slack. 5 uses is pretty good considering. The next item is the NYX Duo Cream Blush Stick in Peach and Pink, and it looks like this. I got this in Las Vegas at the Ulta, and one side has the pink shade, and I will swatch a little bit of that for you, and then the other side is the peachy side, and these are gorgeous colors, and they're beautifully, the formula is something I enjoy. Okay, I don't know where all of these dots came from, but I got something dyed on my hands, but I don't know what that is. Anyways, the formula of this is so nice. It's very thick, very opaque, but it blends out easily, and it's easy to work with. So I really enjoy this. It does look a little too adolescent for my liking. I mean, if you compare my style, I prefer something a little more luxurious looking, but the product is so good. I can't fault this. It's so good. I would buy more. I don't need to buy more, but if there was a neutral one and a purple one or something like that, I would definitely invest. But this is more than enough blush for me. I don't even know how much is in here. 4 grams on each side. That's a lot of product. Drugstore is good. That's good. That's a lot of product for an inexpensive price. The next, oh, I have four uses on that in total so far. The next item is the Kimchi Puff Puff Pass Translucent Setting Powder, and this will be the only rollout this time. I have gotten well over my 10 uses. I have 10 marked down, but you can see it's almost empty. I've used it so much, and it's time to roll this bad boy out. So that one is rolling out of the project for now. I love it. It's so good. I need to get another one. It's so good. The next one is the Sephora S Clean Clean Velvet Cream Blush Palette. And I'm not a fan of the packaging. I don't like this thing. I really don't like that. There's 4 times 3.2 grams in each of these. Beautiful colors, and I haven't used it yet. But these are gorgeous shades. If this one was more of a, instead of a mauve, more of a purple, this would be so well-rounded for me. And if this one was like slightly more neutral. But the colors in here are gorgeous. They're so gorgeous. So I don't know why I haven't touched that yet, but I will definitely grab that soon. The next one is the Sephora Micro Smooth Multitasking Baked Face Palette. And this is one of the, I have quite a few baked things, like mostly Hourglass, but I don't really have much else than that. And then this and like Kosas. Don't have a whole lot of baked stuff in my collection, honestly. And I'm not a fan of this. I am keeping it for a little bit longer, but this is super similar to NARS Orgasm. And this one is like, I mean, it's a more mattified version of Orgasm X. So in all honesty, like, it's not imperative that I even have this little palette, but I wanted something that was baked in my collection. And I also wanted to try the Sephora brand, but look at that highlighter. Oh my goodness. I hope, oh yeah, look at that's so glowy. But I'm sure you can make it look really natural as well because it's baked. But yeah, I'm keeping it obviously, but I've only used it once. I've really only used like the bronzer, and I think I used, did I use that blush? I can't remember. Oh my gosh, I can't even remember which one I used. But I think it's a nice palette, but because I have other of these similar items that I prefer, it's sort of unnecessary in my collection. But of course, I'm still going to hang on to it. I've only used it once, and I counted all the uses as one use, which really I try to count one individual pan as a use. So I should be more mindful of making sure that I'm checking off how many of the pans that I'm using, because it's not about using it the whole thing once. So yeah, I hope that makes sense. Okay, the next item is the Nudestix Nudies All Over Face Blush Color in Picante, which is from the holiday. And I love this. It's really beautiful. You don't get a lot, but this is more than enough. I have so many cream items in my collection that this is more than enough. And it's a balmy texture, but it's also opaque balmy. It's not like sheer balmy. So you can sheer it out easily, but you can still get a strong opaque color to your face if that's what you're looking for. This is gorgeous. Love it so much. Okay, the next things that I'm bringing in are all things that I'm newly bringing in this round. So I'm bringing in more than just one that I'm rolling out. I'm going to add in 4 more items because there's a few new things in my collection and things that have been sitting in my collection that I really want to try. The first item is the Laura Mercier The Guiding Star Translucent Powder, and this is a holiday collection from December of 2023. I don't know actually when it came out, but that's kind of around when I bought it. And you get a puff and the product in there. I'm not going to use the puff because I already have a puff out. And I'm not sure that I even really need this packaging, if I'm being completely honest. I'm trying not to hoard packaging, but I really like, especially having, instead of round things like this in my collection, I like having the boxes so that it's more neat in there. But I don't know that I'll hang on to that, but I'll put it away anyway. So this is the Laura Mercier, the Guiding Star translucent powder, and it looks like this. I think it's the exact same as the original. It's not the talc-free one, and it's got a really nice huge sifter on it, and you can see that it's brand new. So I want to put that in for the 10 uses. Next, I have the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder, and of course, I wanted to try another drugstore item. This is in light, so this will be great for me right now. If this is good and there's a medium tan shade, I think I will invest in that as well, because this is a very inexpensive product. I think this is about $10 Canadian, and I really want to try more drugstore end things. So let me just see if I can open this here. I'm not sure if it will. Oh yeah. Okay, so it has the opening on the top there. You can see the sticker. It's really shiny. So that one I will open and try shortly. And it kind of reminds me of like the Huda one. But anyway, awesome. Excited to try that. I think I actually got this on sale for $8.99 if I'm not mistaken. But it can be inexpensive. So if you're looking for a loose powder, hopefully this is something that'll be good for you. I will try it and I will let you know. Light actually looks quite, like it looks light in the camera kind of, but it also looks a little bit deeper than I was expecting for a light shade, but excited to try this. All right, next is the ABH Luminous Foundation. And this was still in its box here. And I thought, I want to try this one. So I brought it in. Oh, there's claims on the side. Vegan, gluten-free, alcohol-free, clinically tested, oh my God. Why can't I say that word? Dermatologist tested, non-comedogenic, suitable for sensitive skin, long wearing, and no flashback. So there are a lot of claims, but I'm very excited to try this shade. I have it in the shade 160C, and I actually did try that in a sample, which is why I bought this shade, because it was the perfect shade for me. So very pumped to try that. My perfect winter shade anyway. And last but not least, I'm bringing in the Tower 28 Swipe Serum Concealer, because I really enjoyed the sample of this one as well. I got it in the shade 5. And I was going to bring in the Natasha Denona one as well, but I'll bring that into another project. But I think that'll be nice for me. It might be a teeny tiny bit deep, but no, I actually think that will be not too bad, hopefully. Let's swatch it and see. Because this is the shade that I tried in the sample, and now I'm like, did I get it too deep? It might be a little deep. So we'll try that and see. I may have to get a lighter shade, but I'm nonetheless very, very excited for that. So those are the items that I'm bringing in. I can actually toss this box away now, but these are the items that I am bringing in, and I'm so excited to try all of these. I cannot wait to tell you my thoughts on the newer items that I'm rolling in, and some of the items that I have in that I haven't even really given a good shot to yet. So bear with me here while I give these things a go. But don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. I would really appreciate it. And if you don't know what to leave for a comment, say you're not really sure about, communicating in the comment section, don't know what to say, just leave any color heart. I would really appreciate that. That means so much to me, that it shows that you're here. I can see your handle. I can see your handle in the comments, and that makes me so much happier to be able to see who is watching my videos. So thank you guys again so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.